Hi everybody, it's me again, Charles Norm from Sports Solutions LLC, and we are the creators of AthleticSOS. And as usual, if you look down below, I will give you a code, I will give you the instructions, and allow you to use AthleticSOS absolutely for free. And so what AthleticSOS does is allows you to put your academic information in, the sports you play, and the area you might want to play in, and the level you can participate, and you'll find a list of schools that have your sport at your level that you academically qualify to attend to, and they offer scholarships for your sport. So that's basically what it does, and we let you use it at no cost. So in this one, you know, I did a video I think a couple of weeks ago, and I talked about you guys branding yourself, how I thought that was the future, your social media, your followers, that's going to be the future. And I got a lot of responses back from that, where people basically are saying, okay, explain to me how I do this, especially from parents. How do I do this and keep my kids safe? And from a lot of the athletes that use the software, what they're asking was, okay, how do I create my brand? What should my brand be? And so I want to kind of clarify what we think about from AthleticSOS, and you can do it any way you want, but here's how I see it. So what we want to do, when you think about branding, you can think about image control, you can think about public relations, you can think about you go to a store and you want to buy a certain brand of bread or soda or whatever you're going to buy. There's certain brands that you purchase. That's not what we're talking about when we're talking about branding. What we're talking about as far as you as an athlete is, we want you to start creating your, not even a persona, because a persona to me and imaging are the two most dangerous things that can happen with branding, especially for human beings. Now for products, it doesn't matter, but for human beings, trying to show a certain image or persona and it's not who you are, it will damage you. I guarantee you, because you can't keep that up all the time. So every time you want to go out in public, every time you want to do something seemingly normal, they're going to say, oh, that's not the image that they portrayed. Oh, I thought they were like this, but they're like that. It's fake and it's too hard to keep up. What we want to do is for you to create your own brand around who you are. In fact, we always look at it as almost like, what is your weirdness? What is it about you that's quirky, that makes you a little bit different in how you approach life? Those are the people who will follow you from high school to college to the rest of your life, the way you do things, because you resonate with them. So we want you to start thinking in terms of, okay, and here's the easiest way to do this. This is the simplest way. Who can I help? Who can I do something for as an athlete or as a member of my community? What can I do to help? And then you want to videotape some of that, film some of that, take photos of some of that. And so it's who can I help? And then how do I prepare to participate in my sport? What are the things that I do? Those are the two things you can do, and you will start on your way to creating what you want to create. And so you're going to film it, and you're going to, like I said, take photographs of what you're doing to get to that point. So I make the same points always. What's your nutrition routine? What's your workout routine? What time do you get up and get started? And how do you motivate yourself to keep moving forward on things you want to do? Why is this important to you, the athletic piece of it? How do you interact with your teammates, your coaches, things like that? People want to know about that. But the first one I talked to you about, who can you help? Who in your community? What can you put together with yourself, your teammate, your school, your coaches, your athletic department? What can you do? Cross-train, get some of your other friends from other sports at your school and start talking about how one thing can lead to another. I know a lot of the football players, basketball players end up running track. How does that work together? Explain it to people. People want to know how. They want to know why. They want to know how you got from where you are to where you are now, right? So those are the kind of things that I'm talking about. You know, one of the interesting things about this is what we're trying to do and create in AthleticSOS are good community members. And when we say that, we mean for the entire, your local community, your state, the country, the world. We want you to be a great asset to all aspects. And so one of the things I always here's a great thing, like I used to always tell my kids. I used to tell them, if something happens at your school and you're in trouble for something, and I find out that there was a kid that was getting teased on the campus, and you were part of the group doing the teasing, we've got a problem. But if I find out you got in some sort of trouble and you were helping protect the person who was being teased, we've got no problem. And so that's the kind of mentality we want in life, is where it has nothing to do with religion or where you grew up in the Midwest, in the city, urban, rural. It has nothing to do with that. What kind of person are you when you have to stand up for something. And so those are the kind of things we think about. I used to tell my kids also, you will know you're doing a great job on who you are as a person when your friends, the group of people that you kind of hang out with or you do things with, maybe it's your teammates, and they want to do something that you know is wrong, right? Whether it's illegal, not illegal, but it's just a bad feeling for you and you don't want to do it. If you decide, hey guys, I'm not going to do this. You know, I'm out, I'm going to go do something else. If you do that, you're doing a great job with who you are. But if your friends say, you know what, let's not include Charles in this thing. This is, you know, don't even tell him we're going to do it. Just, you know, as soon as he leaves, then we'll go over and do whatever X we're going to do. Now you've done a great job with who you are, because that's the person you want to be. You want to be the person where they go, you know what, we're not going to change his mind. We can't shame him. We can't do anything. We can't insult him. So he's just going to go and do what he's going to do because he's not going to cooperate with us with nonsense. And so if you can get that in your life, and heck, if we can all get that in our lives, then we're in great shape. That you set a baseline for what you won't stand for, and everything else is what you will stand for. And then that's something you can control. But you can't control how other people perceive you unless they know they can't sway you, that they can't put peer pressure on you. So those are the kind of things that we're trying to get. And what we want you guys to do as athletes, what you guys have as athletes is the greatest thing you have is influence over other people. When they see you be able to stop and turn it off and say, hey, this is what I won't do. Now you can do it the other way. Like I said, you can go in, have this big, great personality, and you're just doing silly stuff and getting away with it and showing how bold you are and how aggressive you can be, or how close to the edge you can live your life and get away with it. If that's what you want to do, it's fine. You still get to use the software. I'm not going to block you there. But I'm going to say that at some point in your life, that's going to come back and that's going to turn the other way. So what are we going to do if we want to start getting ready? We're going to start filming, and we're going to start photographing, and we're going to start making an effort to be better in our community. We're also going to start putting together, based on who we are, our workouts, our nutrition routine, the reasons why we're doing it. We're just going to talk into the camera and talk to people about who we are, why we are, what we do, and that's going to make the difference. That's how you're going to build up a solid, sticky group of people that some will try to emulate you, so make sure you're very careful with what you're putting out there. But some people just want to see that you're doing it, and they'll do it their way. They don't have to follow everything you're doing, but they will follow what you're doing. I hope that clears some of this up. Again, AthleticSOS.com. The code is down below. The instructions for using it, it is absolutely no cost to you guys. And I'm working on some really great projects. Like I told you guys before, the way we will generate revenue, we've got some revenue coming in now from people that just want to be part of what we're doing, which is fantastic. But we also have some offers that are coming in that are going to be remarkable for you guys. And we're making some partnerships that will be, there's nothing there right now, so you can just use the software. But eventually you'll start to see some offers, and we hope you take advantage of some of those offers, because that will help us out also. But if you don't want to, you do not have to. You still get to use the software. The other thing we need you guys to do is, I guess this YouTube thing is taking off for me pretty good. So I need you guys to hit the like button and subscribe to us. But more importantly for us is, let other people you know, other families that have kids, your friends that play sports with you, let them know about it so that they can sign up for it too, and they can use it, because as we grow, we get more people that want to work with us. It's just the way the world works. All right, guys, as always, best of luck to you in everything you want to do for the future, and let's stay in the game, and we'll talk to you later. Bye.